Hello, everyone. Thank you for making the time to join us today as CyberArk Chief Information Security Officer. I'm here to present our cybersecurity response strategy to a critical zero-day exploit alongside our long-term vision for resilience and innovation. In this presentation, we will walk through CyberArk's current cybersecurity posture, the 3-year strategy we have implemented, our response to the PAM session token hijacking exploit, compliance with law and regulations, and our forward-looking recommendation based on the next phase of our roadmap. This plan not only addressed the urgent need to manage reputational risk and handle disclosure ethically, but also position CyberArk as a global leader in secure identity and privilege access management well into the quantum computing era. This strategy has been developed and is presented by a diverse team of professionals: Hassan Speedy, John Fernandez, Shanari Brown MCVT, and myself, Ayali Quivige. Together, we bring experiences across cybersecurity, threat intelligence, regulatory compliance, and innovation strategy. Our historical background from securing identities to shaping the future of cybersecurity. CyberArk has long been the industry leader in privileged access management, PAM, recognized globally for safeguarding identities, data, and access. We have evolved from securing on-premise identities to leading innovation in cloud, hybrid, and now quantum resilient environment. With strong alignment to global framework like NIST and certification like ISO 27001, CyberArk has consistently met and exceeded industry standards. However, evolving threats require evolving strategies. Our 3-year strategy was designed to reinforce our foundation, expand with purpose, and lead through innovation. With that background on CyberArk Foundation and our strategic vision, I will now pass it over to John, who will walk us through the specific of our 3-year cybersecurity strategy, detailing our yearly goals and initiatives.
Thank you, Ayele. For year one, we wanted to focus on laying the groundwork for our study. We formed specialized cybersecurity teams for incident response, threat hunting, and vulnerability management. We invested in scalable quantum computing infrastructure and began integrating post-quantum cryptography into our PAM workflows. A zero-day vulnerability response plan was also launched to ensure rapid detection, structured communication, and ethical disclosure. Finally, we work to rebuild trust through transparent third-party audits and more robust service level agreements. With this, we were allowed to have consistent communication around new security and compliance upgrades. For year two, we wanted to shift our focus from a good foundation to large-scale growth. Quantum-safe cryptography and AI-driven threat analytics were embedded into core CyberArk tools like Vault, Session Manager, and Endpoint Privilege Manager. We enhanced cloud security by embedding PAM controls across AWS, Azure, and GCP. Plus, we developed partnerships with regulatory bodies and industry leaders to expand our market and tailor localized compliance offerings. For year three, we did not want to sit by the sidelines. We wanted to lead the industry into the future through innovation and strategic resilience. So, in our 3rd year, we doubled down on automation and industry leadership. We contributed to global cybersecurity frameworks, optimized incident detection using AI and machine learning, and invested in strategic acquisitions to cover areas like CI/CD pipeline security and OT/ICS integration. We also future-proofed infrastructure to handle geopolitical risk, regulatory changes, and persistent threats, ensuring CyberArk's long-term resilience and building back our consumers' trust. Now that we've outlined our strategic path forward, Hassan will address a recent critical security event, the zero-day PAM session token hijacking exploit, and how we strategically manage this incident using the NIST cybersecurity framework. Thank you.
Now let's move forward and analyze the zero-day exploit that was discovered in CyberArk's PAM systems. The exploit has emerged: session token hijacking within PAM systems. This vulnerability allows attackers to hijack authenticated sessions, bypassing traditional security layers. Our analysis shows that if left unattended, this could cost CyberArk and its clients up to $40 million per breach in financial, regulatory, and reputational damage. We acted swiftly by activating our zero-day vulnerability response plan. Internally, we launched secure containment efforts, deployed patches, and ran forensics on affected systems. Externally, we prepared mitigation playbooks for customers. This event presented a major ethical decision. Should we disclose the vulnerability immediately and risk tipping off attackers, or work on a fix quietly and inform clients after a solution is ready? Our answer is a hybrid approach. To effectively manage the zero-day exploit, our response was structured around the 5 core functions of the NIST cybersecurity framework: identify, protect, detect, respond, and recover. This provided a clear, actionable methodology that enabled us to mitigate risk with speed, precision, and long-term resilience. We conducted a comprehensive system-wide risk assessment across all privileged access points and identity layers. This included evaluating asset vulnerabilities, third-party integrations, and potential attack vectors within customer environments. Our team mapped out exposure levels based on the session token flow and access patterns. Then we will implement urgent updates to session token encryption within the PAM architecture. Security policies were tightened, multi-factor authentication were enforced for all elevated accounts, and temporary session expiry thresholds were reduced. And then we will leverage AI-driven behavioral analysis and advanced SIEM integration. We identified anomalous session activities and unauthorized token relay attempts across the infrastructure. These tools enabled early detection of lateral movement attempts and highlighted potential compromised endpoints in real time. And then we will response task force was immediately activated, including cross-functional teams from cybersecurity, engineering, legal, and client relations. Containment protocols were executed across affected systems. Threat intelligence sharing was initiated with global partners, and direct communication channels was opened with impacted clients. Then we will do a post-incident plan where we will establish continuous monitoring and patching systems and enforcing audit logging for all PAM activity. Affected client integration were reviewed and reevaluated to ensure integrity. Lessons learned were compiled and informed after action report. We launched a roadmap for our enhanced PAM resilience, including future-proofing strategies against session token hijacking. This structured NIST-aligned strategy enabled us not to only contain the exploit, but also strengthen our overall security posture. Having addressed our technical and strategic response to this incident, now I'll hand it over to Sinri, who will cover our compliance with relevant laws and regulations.
Thank you, Hussein. I will now be discussing laws and regulations navigating the evolving cybersecurity landscape with compliance, clarity, and confidence. CyberArk remains aligned with both national and international regulatory frameworks to ensure comprehensive cybersecurity governance and compliance, particularly critical in the context of our recent zero-day exploit incident. Laws and regulations specifically for global and national compliance frameworks. Number 1, GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation, is crucial as it mandates strategic protection of personal data for EU citizens. Given our global client base, adhering to GDPR ensures we maintain trust and avoid severe financial penalties resulting from data breaches. Second, SOX, Sarbanes-Oxley Act, is vital because it requires detailed audit trails and robust PAM controls within financial systems. Given the high potential financial impact of the PAM session token hijacking exploit, adhering helps ensure transparency, accountability, and minimize financial risks. Third, FISMA, Federal Information Security Modernization Act, is essential for CyberArk's engagement with federal agencies because it mandates comprehensive security protocols, systematic risk assessments, and timely vulnerability remediation, all directly applicable to managing the recent zero-day exploit vulnerability. We'll now focus on industry-specific regulations. Number 1, HIPPA and GLBA compliance both mandate strict access controls and comprehensive activity monitoring in healthcare and financial sectors. Respectively, our compliance ensures that CyberArk effectively protects sensitive client data, which is particularly crucial when managing privileged access vulnerabilities. Second, SWIFT CSCF, Customer Security Controls Frameworks, provide CyberArk security to financial institutions. Adhering to SWIFT CSCF helps protect financial messaging infrastructure from cyber threats, directly relevant given the potential impact of session token hijacking incidents on financial transaction integrity. Lastly, with our regulatory obligations clear, I'll pass the presentation back to Ayele, who will conclude by outlining our forward-looking recommendations designed to enhance and complement the existing 3-year strategy.
Our recommendations driving decision with data, strategy, and foresight. Building on our success and learning from the past 3 years, we now propose a future 3-year strategy grounded in quantum innovation and global scalability. Quantum cloud monetization. Render quantum computing access to clients for cybersecurity heavy workload, charging $1,000 to $5,000 per hour. This offer new revenue stream and support high demand sector like finance, healthcare, and defense. Quantum safe services. Offer advanced encryption services powered by quantum infrastructure, ensuring our client remain secure in the post-quantum era. Quantum enhanced AI. Leverage quantum computing to improve AI/ML model for real-time threat detections. Strategic acquisitions. Expand into adjacent cybersecurity domains such as DevSecOps and OT/ICS PAM. And lastly, industry leaderships. Contribute to global regulatory development and lead the creation of quantum-resistant PAM standards. In conclusion, CyberArk's strategy reflects more than just reaction. It reflects leadership. We responded to the zero-day exploit technically, transparently, and decisively. Our original 3 years roadmap gave us the foundation and resilience to act, and our future strategy ensures we remain at the forefront of cybersecurity innovation. With clear KPIs like the less than 24 hours response time, 95% patch compliance, and 90% threat detection accuracy, we are accountable to our mission. Our regulatory alignment, governance frameworks, and ethical compass will continue to guide us. Thank you again for your time and trust. We are proud to share this vision with you and look forward to the future we are building together securely. Thank you.